was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike. I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
And today we have a special guest, singer-songwriter, father, husband, and most well-known for being the lead singer for Taking Back Sunday, Adam Lazzara.
That's
Thank you
me.
so much for
Hi
being
guys,
here.
thank you for having me. This is great.
So
I
we're gonna
like that photo you have right behind you there for your backdrop. I'm like, oh God, I gotta go to the gym.
So Adam, we're going to start this off with trivia for you.
Oh
And
boy.
This is strictly based on the episode you were on. And we're
Oh,
going to start
geez.
with the easiest question. What was the name of the episode you were on?
Oh, they named it after one of the songs.
Yeah.
Is it the What's It Feel Like to Be a Ghost?
Yes.
Oh God, I'm so glad I got that right.
1 point there. Next question. Name the actress that interviewed you, the character's name.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Should I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess.
Steve.
Oh.
Steve.
Close.
Steve. No,
Wait,
no.
you're pretty close.
What
Yeah?
are you talking about?
Is
Stacy.
Oh, like, I
Stacy.
don't know.
Oh, well,
Stacy.
yeah.
Oh.
Stacy.
Stacy Farber is real name.
It's
Ellie.
Robert.
Do I
Ellie
get-
Nash.
Do I get partial points for getting 2 letters correct of the
Yes. Yes.
name? Okay, good.
Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Three.
Okay. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, 3. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
What is the newspaper that the interview is going to be in?
I don't think I know that.
It's the Daily Degrassi Gazette. And
Nailed it. Nailed
monthly.
it.
Yeah.
It's the core. I wouldn't have known
The
that either.
core. I just wrote down the Chronicle.
Oh yeah, Core.
I think you'll get this one. What song are you playing during the
The Chronic. That's a whole nother thing. Where are we playing? Make Damn Sure?
Yes.
Oh.
The actor Jake Epstein, he played an acoustic version. Well, he told you he was going to play an acoustic version of Make Damn
Yeah.
Sure, and then you asked him to come to the stage and play it for him. Did he actually play it for you?
Well, he couldn't because his nose started bleeding. Right?
No, that was before. His nose was bleeding later.
That was before. That show, see, I should have gone. I was telling myself, you need to watch this episode before, and I should have, so I
No,
apologize.
No.
This is so much better. Your vague recollection of something that management told you to do is
Yeah.
So was this your first time acting, Adam?
Yes, it was. And I think if you go back and watch the episode, it's very clear that it was. I was like, the whole time I was just real nervous. You know, we'd never done anything like that before. And then we, you know, like you get there and like they have the set like with the school and they're showing us around. And we had met Amanda who played Spy. And then,
Yes.
so it was just this crazy thing because the whole time I'm like, I feel like I know you and everything about you, but it's like that was just a character you played and we've never met before. Like, so it was just the whole time I was like, be cool, everything's fine, this is completely normal, just be cool. And that's just kind of my mantra for everything at this point, to be honest.
That makes me
Yeah.
so freaking
I
happy that
know.
you met Amanda.
So,
Stepped
were
up.
you a Degrassi High and Junior High fan then?
Yes, I first knew about it because we watched it in like health class at my school.
Yes.
And then I just thought it was great. So I'd watch it at home on my own. and then it was actually my roommate at the time, his name's Angel, and we would watch it at our apartment, you know, just on like a Tuesday. And it's and it was actually when we were watching, one day we were watching the Next Generation, because we went through and we rewatched everything. And then so we're watching the Next Generation, and Kevin Smith was on an episode, and Angel turns to me and goes, man, I don't know who you got to call, but I bet you could be on Degrassi. And then I'm like, shut up, no way. And so I called our manager, Jillian. I was like, hey, do you think you could reach out to Degrassi and see if, you know, they're looking for a guest to be on the show? And it worked out. I couldn't believe it.
So
That's
you manifested it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kept our fingers crossed so hard, and it worked out.
That is
And what an
insane that you
amazing
did it.
episode to get onto too.
Yeah, they like specifically wrote the thing or like I just remember them telling us, you know, like, oh, like we tried to write it with you guys in mind, and like the whole thing, and it just felt really like it was kind of one of those. I'm the luckiest person that I know, and like I've had a lot of really cool things happen in my life, and this is up there in the top 10 to be like, oh my God, here's the show I've been watching since I was a kid, you know, and now I'm like getting to be a part of it, and so it was just, we were really, really beside ourselves, you know, with the whole thing.
That's so
Wow.
amazing. I assumed it was something that just like
The record label.
The record label was like,
Yeah.
listen, kid, you're gonna be on this teen show from Canada. Here you go. You know, but that's so awesome that you were the one that pulled the punches to get on it.
Oh yeah, well, it's actually funny because I think with all of our personalities, had they been like, if you want to make it in this town, here's what you do, then we would have been like, no, thank you. And so I'm just and then like for like a while, you know, like I was a little like, I like felt, or like, because people would ask, man, how did you end up on that Degrassi episode? Then I felt a little embarrassed, like, well, I called him. Like,
Have you tried calling them? Because you could just get right on.
yeah, like there's so it was but I've come to just really embrace it. Put yourself out there. Sometimes it works out.
Amazing.
Well, let's listen to your scene here.
Hi, Ellie Nash, friendly neighborhood music critic.
Hi, I'm Adam, your friendly neighborhood singer. And I don't know, the band we got, let's see, Fred, Mark, Ed, and Matt.
Hey guys, nice to meet you.
So your editor's been raving about you. He said you're his best writer.
Said you weren't my worst writer. Say, Craig, why don't you go?
See, that is good acting.
Yeah.
You could fall in place in Degrassi. You're better than so many of the characters.
I was gonna say
already.
Stacey Farmer's not doing suit like amazing there.
No.
They're all just maybe they were at the same point in their acting career that I was at that time.
First day on set.
Yeah.
On set.
Yeah, exactly.
Was there any? Oh,
Sorry,
go ahead, Rick.
Did they ask you for notes about what a real rock and roll show is supposed to look like, or did they just pop you into this lunchtime at a college venue?
They actually did a really good job, you know, like I thought like that. And then even with like the equipment and like some of the stuff that they just already had there, you know, and it's just wild too, you know, just that kind of side of things when you're like filming a show, you know, and then like there's you're doing your best, you know, to play it cool, but it's like, oh my God, this is all pretend. This is amazing.
Awesome.
Did you have a crush on any of the cast members from the original
Ooh.
Degrassi?
Yes, you should have seen me trying to talk to Amanda, dude. Like it was like,
Wow.
And like I've also like I've stuttered since I was a little kid. It's gotten better over the years the older I've gotten, but like anytime I was like hanging out with her, like it was just like, I mean, you know, like here I am 14 all over again. I'm like tripping over my words and like, so that was a little embarrassing in hindsight. I probably could have played it a little cooler for that, but
you did great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you should tell Adam your step.
Yeah, because
story.
Mike was a freak.
Mike was a freak.
go on.
Oh yeah, I stalked her. I went and tried to find her in real life while I was on tour in Ontario, and I actually went to every store in Kensington Market because I heard a rumor she worked at a store there, and I found her. And
how did that go?
Thankfully she didn't freak out, and we just became friends. Like then during the summer, she came and visited me in California and stayed with me at my parents' house. So it was
that's so weird, dude. It's so bizarre.
It's weird, but it's also really amazing. Like, how cool is that? Like you're like, you know what? I'm gonna find Spike, and I'm gonna find her right now, and we're gonna be best friends. And then it worked out, and then she stayed at your parents' house with you.
Yeah, she's the best. She's the best. Even we still keep in touch now, and she's so down to earth and so nice. But I'm curious because she's not in this episode. So did she go out of her way to like just come on set to hang out?
Well, like, yeah, because we had been like emailing back and forth, and then they filmed like a short, like a digital short, I guess is what they were calling it. Okay. And the whole premise was that like the two of us were dating, and her daughter was really uncomfortable with it. And then so like that was like the short. So, and I don't know if that's a thing that you can just find easily on the internet. Probably is. You can find everything on the internet. But
I saw that, but I thought that was fiction.
There was
fan fiction.
Oh, we like filmed the thing, and then that one I think is the one like you can like really tell like how like nervous and just like stiff I was because I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. I gotta find that right after this.
Was it like one of the minis? Probably.
Yes, mini. Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, now you just blowing my mind. Wow. Okay.
Well, like too, and then the thing, because like it's like there's it's like someone that you grew up with, kind of like in like a certain way. Like even though you're just watching them, I'd play a character, but like still like that, like it was like really hard to separate those things in my mind at that time.
Yeah.
And so it was just a wild thing.
Freaking wonderful. You are a good person. What's funny is that we've been talking about this for you. We've been doing this now for 4 years? We haven't missed a week in 4 years. And when Rick brought up Taking Back Sunday, he brought it up when we started Next Generation. So it's been 3 years, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna get the singer on somehow."
Yeah.
Well, he told us his connection with Andy, your road manager.
Yeah. There's it's like funny too. Yeah, because even when he was like, or like to set this up, he's kind of like, hey, remember like 2 years ago when I was like, hey, my friend does this Degrassi podcast, and then, so I was really excited for the opportunity to talk to you guys, because I'm like, man, I don't know a lot of people that are that big of a fan of that show as I am. So that's great. So I'm happy to I'm happy you guys would let me be a part of it. Thank you.
Well, yeah, just the fact that you're part of the Degrassi universe forever.
Right? Isn't that this crazy thing? There was once, I remember we were doing like a border crossing, and then for whatever dumb reasons on my part, there's often like I have trouble with the border crossing. Like I'm the guy, and it's embarrassing. But there's there was one time to where I remember saying like, but I was on an episode of Degrassi, and it worked. It worked.
That's
they
amazing.
pushed us right through. Like
you know who I am. I was in Degrassi.
It's like, guys, you know Degrassi, The Next Generation. Come on now. I had a
Yeah.
very small cameo in there.
Yeah, remember when Craig did cocaine? I was there.
Yeah. And I was so disappointed with them. If you remember the look on my face from the episode.
So were you all in with Next Generation when you filmed? Were you a fan of this second coming?
I actually didn't I wasn't aware of it, but then when my roommate and I, you know, like when we went back and we were watching all the other ones, that's when we discovered the Next Generation. So then it just kind of like you know, like it rekindled that thing. And then we were, yeah, I mean, I've seen pretty much every episode, I think. Probably not every, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud because you guys definitely have seen every episode. And then so I feel like I'm
Up till now,
but-
up till this episode.
Yeah,
for sure.
fair.
I'm on the figuring it out as we go along train. 'Cause
Oh,
Rick is
nice.
an old
I
school.
never watched past High,
Yeah.
so this is all news to me.
So how did you guys find the show? I'm curious.
PBS.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
PBS
See,
as
'cause-
well.
See, because it was one of those things, like at like a certain point, like in school was the only time I
I could see it
watch
being
you
shown
know?
in health class. I could see that.
And I've heard that from a lot of people that it was shown in their teens
Mhm.
health class. So what a great school. Whoever would show that in their school, that would be such an uplifting moment in the school day to be able to watch Degrassi.
Well, too, like I feel like I grew up in North Carolina, you know, like it, and like I was, I didn't really ever feel like I like fit anywhere or like with anyone, you know, just with like I mean, you know, I didn't like the same music, I didn't dress like anybody, or like everybody else in like those things, you know, and then so seeing that in school is this huge thing of like, oh my God, it's my people, and and like they're interacting with other people that, you know, that whole thing. So like I like think at that time in my life, you know, like it was like a real or I identified with it very strongly, especially or Amanda's character Spike, you know, like that was like, it's like, man, we would be best friends.
Oh my
Yes.
God. What about Caitlin? What did you think of Caitlin Ryan?
Caitlin Ryan, who is
That was Joey Jeremiah's girlfriend
oh
from the original.
yeah, I'm like trying to think. I'm gonna have to Google it real quick. Can I Google it real?
Oh yeah, please.
Sure.
Yeah, Stacy Mistician.
Stacy Mistician.
If you just
Hold on.
put Caitlin Degrassi, you'll see it.
Oh, Caitlin Degrassi. Oh yeah, I know her.
Did you
Oh,
have
man.
a crush on her?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, who
I
doesn't?
mean, yeah. Come on. There's like,
Hold on.
yeah, man. Oh wow, this is crazy. This is gonna make me want to go back and yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all
Rewatch.
these again.
We'll get a
Yeah.
coffee. Let Ellie.
Oops.
Ugh.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay,
Adam?
so when Spike was dating a guy named Claude in the original Degrassi, do you remember Claude? No, that was never mind.
Never
That
mind.
was Caitlin.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Patrick. Do you remember Patrick? He was like this Irish dude that was playing
It's a deep
guitar.
cut.
Pogue shirt.
No, I don't.
Made me very
Christine.
angry. Yeah, he wrote a song called Christine.
Yeah, about her. It's a good song.
It's very Smith Poguesy. But I was wondering if you hated him just because.
No,
That's such a weird question.
I've like always had I've like always had a very active imagination, I guess is a way to put it. So like that, like I feel like any kind of crush that I had around that time, like I just was able to somehow take them out of the world that they were living in and put them in my world.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
That's the way to do it.
I am the same
Yeah.
way.
So
Did you work with Linda Schuyler on set? The writer, the creator, co-creator.
I don't, I don't remember because it was, I mean, this was like 2006, 7.
Well, it probably filmed in 2006.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely 2006.
Yeah, because we were on, like, I remember the tour, like we were out with Angels and Airwaves, and we had like 2 days up by Toronto to like work it in. And because that was the same year that that our record Louder Now came out, and it was just a wild ride. That whole time of my life went by really slow and really fast all at the same time. It was amazing.
What are some other like tidbits you could give us about just being on the Degrassi set, like in terms of like the cast? Did they seem like they got along? Is there any drama you could tell us about that you saw?
No, man, from what I remember, everybody was just like real cool, and they were all like, everyone was there to do their job. Like I got that vibe. Like they were like, it was all like like a lot of like tomfoolery or anything. Everyone was just like to like act and do their thing, because to go in line kind of like with what I was saying earlier about like, like trying to be cool and like hold it together, like, oh yeah, this is something I've totally done before. This isn't strange or awesome. This is just what I do. Or like trying to like convince myself of that, and then but everyone else was like, it was easy to do that because it was like right when it was like right when they would start filming, everybody just snapped right into it, and then when they stopped, everybody snapped out of it and would go back to doing their lines and things like that.
How many takes did you do of your lines?
Not as many as I would have liked. Or like probably like, I mean, it was really just a handful of times. Some of them they would just be like, okay, great, we got it. Let's grab the next thing, and then you kind of be standing there like, I don't think that was good at all. Like, so it so it was just kind of. Yeah, like it all happened very fast because we filmed it all just in that one day.
Whoa.
Yeah. Did other of like the actors that weren't in that scene come to watch the like show?
No, because I remember at the time, or like I'm trying to think. Well, Amanda was there, and then because she kind of helped us feel comfortable there, like with everybody there. And then but other than that, no, it was just kind of the people that were scheduled to shoot that day, I guess.
When you did the mini, what about like Aubrey Graham, who's Drake now? Was he there?
No, that was actually a big, like, we were hoping that we would get to meet him, because that was before he was like, Drake, like,
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
like he's on the cell phone, that was long before that. So but we were still hoping to meet him, but no, didn't get a chance to run into him.
So who else was in the mini besides Emma?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Look,
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm so ill prepared. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, no. This is just like, now you've hit us as fans of Degrassi. We're just excited. Well, at least I am, to see this mini.
That's how I feel. I'm like, I can't believe you haven't
married.
seen this.
The fact that you get to marry Amanda in a mini. This is insane.
Wait, you married Amanda in the mini?
They're dating. They're dating.
Dating, yeah.
So Snake was not in the picture?
No, Snake was long gone.
Whoa.
I always wished I had a cool nickname like Snake or Viper or like Rocket Ship or something,
Rocket Ship.
It's not too late. If you just start saying my name is Rocket Ship, starting now.
Rocket Ship might be hard.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say go with it.
It's like, hey, my name's Adam, but you can call me Viper. Like something like that. Like that just doesn't really. I don't know how well that would go.
I would just start doing it with no explanation.
Yeah,
Somebody
just like,
says,
even my
"Hey,"
mom calls me rocket ship.
yeah,
You know,
somebody says, "Hey, Adam," and you're just like rocket ship.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no, or just refuse to answer to Adam.
Yes.
So like
Adam, rocket ship.
yes, how may I help you? Yeah, like kind of thing. There,
Yeah.
we always wondered that about you too. You know, like did like the Edge just show up one day? Like, guys, I'm the Edge now.
There's no way he didn't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like because they started when they were like in high school, right? So then like one day he made a decision. Same with Bono.
Yeah.
Like one day he's like, I'm Bono now. And then so like all his friends, like how did that transition go? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, and it's never a stupid nickname that makes you feel bad. They're always really cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Like rocket ship or
yeah.
Viper.
Yeah. It's never like fart bag or something.
No.
But I would love that.
So from the Next Generation cast, were there, because you said you had started watching that, were there any cast members that you were wanting to meet or excited to meet, or that anyone leave a lasting impression from who you did meet?
Well, it's like I was just really impressed with how everyone, or just how the whole thing comes together, and like and like just how everybody is able to just kind of like snap in and out of whatever character they're playing, you know, like that kind of stuff just really fascinates me, because I feel like there's some parallels to, I mean, to like playing a show for people, you know. And then so like it was just real fascinating to like see it in that way. But honestly, there was like, it was Spike all day long for us. Like Angel and I, dude, like we were so pumped.
That's so good.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, amen.
So in 2002, you toured with the Lawrence Arms, and I know I met the band at a party in Oakland. Do you have any recollection of this?
Yes, because we went and they wouldn't let us play at Gilman because
that was it.
Because they were like, well, you're on Victory Records and Victory's been talking to do some deal for distribution. We're like, hey man, we're just in a van doing this thing. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, like major label, and doesn't Billy Joe Armstrong play here? What the hell, man? And then so we were bummed. The crazy thing is they still gave us money for gas, which was really sweet of them. But for us, you know, it's like Operation Ivy, man, that's one of like my favorite bands of all time. And then we get to we're at the place, we're at like ground zero, you know, and then like they're like, no, you can't play. And then so I'm in the room with all like the punk rock elder overlords, you know, and they're like, well, you can't play, and here's why. And then I'm having to like plead our case, and I'm just a kid, I don't know. And and then it was cool. Our friend Danielle had just moved out there to start tattooing like probably 6 or 7 months before that. So at least we had like a place to go and stay, you know. But that was a wild thing. I don't think I'll ever forget that, because I just remember thinking like that. I understand they have rules, but their rules are they need to get all the rules in line, because there's like rules. It's very nuanced and hard to understand,
especially from that era. It's changed a lot for the better these days, but back then there was a lot of old heads that were really stubborn in what they deciphered as law and what wasn't law. So it's a bummer that you were only what, 21, 20 at the time, and
I was
on
20,
the other side of the coast to play 924 Gilman. That sucks. So apologize for me.
Oh, like no, you don't. You have nothing to apologize. Wait,
Mike is the one that made the call.
Yeah, like I was just about to say, hold on, were you like a secret, like they had you in a separate room?
Yeah.
Like,
And Mike was like,
Yeah.
he's like, I say no. Like at the time you had a beard. I'm picturing you had like a long beard and you're stroking it. No, they cannot play.
I just put the thumbs down. I'm like,
Yeah.
So then also in this year, the year of 2022, you did a tour with Alkaline Trio overseas. Who is your least favorite member of the Alkaline Trio?
My least well, I have to say that there have been a lot of times to where we've been on like festival shows or like things like that with Alkaline Trio, and being a big fan of their band, I feel that I've tried many times to like just kind of work my way into where, hey, we're having a casual conversation like best pals, look at us. And then but this last trip to the UK, it would like I probably talked to them more than I've ever talked to them, and they're just so sweet. They're just like real nice guys. Like,
yes, that's the answer I wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, we were like talking about with Matt Skiba. We ended up, because my wife was there with me, and we were just like, we probably talked for about like a half hour, 45 minutes in a hallway, just about how like we wish our parents would stop watching Fox News and things like that, because it makes them angry. And then there's it, and like, yeah, so it was just stuff like that, and it like felt like, you know, like it's always I like feel that maybe too, just after like how the past couple of years have been, that there's this or like, I don't know about for other people, but I know for me, there's just kind of this, like, I just feel I'm just happy to be anywhere doing anything. And then the fact that we get to do what we do for a living, you know, it's not lost on me at all, like just how extremely lucky and fortunate we are. Like every day is there. Like we played Red Rocks last night, and the whole time, yeah, dude, the whole time during the show, you know, like you open your eyes and you look out and you're like, what weird alternate reality am I living in? This is insane. And then so I like think though that I've been getting that kind of that vibe, you know, from other people that we've run into, and I was definitely feeling that from those Alkaline Trio guys.
That's rad. I was just trying to be lighthearted, as they are some of my best friends, and I know you had just gone on tour with them.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to put you on the spot, but that's amazing you played Red Rocks, because we were just talking about U2 with their beautiful concert. Their Bloody Sunday concert was at Red Rocks.
Yeah,
that live concert was so good.
Like in like where like in the hallways, you know, they have like or just like tons of photos from just all the people that have played there over the years, and there's a picture of Bono from that, and he's wearing like this, like, looks kind of like a cowboy shirt, but the sleeves are cut off, and then he has like Princess Bride boots on, and I'm like, that right there, that's he's the man.
Cool. Yeah,
that guy's the shit.
That's the look.
That's Rocket Ship's future.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
From
Pirate boots, stuff like that.
Yeah, from now on,
that's
you
how
call
you
me
do
Rocket
it.
Ship, because look at these boots I'm wearing.
Oh man. So I know your time is short. So if people who are listening, Adam is actually on tour. He has a day off and was kind enough to join us. He's with his family on his day off. So we're going to let you go, Adam. We just want to say thank you so much for your kindness, for your Degrassi fandom, and for just being for loving Spike.
Yeah.
You're the best.
No, man, guys, thank you so much for taking the time and fitting me in, and yeah, this is great. Any opportunity to talk about Degrassi, I'm in. And Mike, I've been a huge fan for a very long time, so it was very nice talking with you too. I just got to go ahead and get that out before I get off the phone.
Wow.
Thank you.
Rocket Ship.
We love you, Rocket Ship.
I was doing my best, but I even thought before I was able to get on the call, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to say it at some point. Do I do it at the beginning or get it out of the way or just wait? And then so I waited. See how cool I played. That's how cool I played it when we were there filming Degrassi.
That's rocket ship style. You
Yeah.
get it right.
I love it. Thank you so much again, and just have a great tour. And I hope we can see you on stage soon. All three of us will be cosplaying as Degrassi characters, so you won't miss us.
Don't let your mouth go right and checks your ass can't cash. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a huge nosebleed.
You'll know it's by the nosebleeds.
Yeah. Okay, good. Nice. Well, that would be awesome. And then this tour is we're out with Third Eye Blind right now. So and it's just starting. So we're going everywhere. So if you guys want to come and check it out, just let me know or let Andy know, and we'd love to have you out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So
all right, tell your family I said hello.
I definitely will. That made me think of it. Say hello to your mother for me.
Yeah.
So cool. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna go do some cool dad stuff. Cool rock and roll dad stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Right on. Thank you again.
Right.
Have a great
See you
day.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.